Your presence is a present. And I'm going to say it again. Your presence is a present. How we show up every day to ourselves, to others, it matters. Because one thing for sure, we don't know how much our impact truly have on somebody until we're no longer talking to them, they're no longer talking to us, or even, they move away. But from my experience, just being there matters. I can I don't even have to say a word all the time. It's just I could just sit there and feel the energy. I can feel the love. I can feel I can feel something more than me in a sense. When I say more than me, it's how do I kind of it's just something higher. So there are times when anxiety fills me up or I get overwhelmed and then I start forgetting who I am. I can't forget who I am. Well, I say forget who I am, but it's more of a different part of me comes out, especially with fight and flight responses or fawn. At times, I don't even talk. I become a fawn. It's like what else? Because I felt there were times when I could have said so much, but then it didn't matter because they didn't listen. And when I say they, I mainly talk about older adults. And and I'm learning how to rekindle that relationship with myself where, you know what, Ivan, you have to speak. You you can't just go on fawn mode or or get out of this flight mode, which is when I say flight, I mean get out of the way and or fight mode, which is more of your reaction state. I can't do that. I have to keep myself calm and composed at all times. And I would say it's hard, but it's not hard. A way for me to stay in the present moment, I just close my eyes and I start naming everything I can hear. So like right now, I can hear my voice. I can hear the fan. I can hear I can hear the door opening and then the wind hitting the door. And I can hear the doorbell and I can hear people talking in the back. I'm here. I feel like presence was our presence are is often overlooked as well. The impact that we have on the people in our lives matter so much, and just just a compliment can make their day. They could be having the worst day ever, but that one compliment can change the whole complexity of their day. And by that comment changing the complexity of their day, they'll go from a bad day going home and doing nothing to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out and enjoy myself. You don't even have to go to party or nothing. You could go play like games, like go to an arcade or go out to eat by yourself and solo dates, which I think I need solo dates to really enjoy my presence more. And I learn, and I'm still learning how to just sit with myself. Uh, it's, it's it's not easy all the time. just sitting with myself. I, because when I sit with myself, I wouldn't say anxiety, but every once in a while I just gotta I gotta shake, and when I shake, my eyes are back open, and that's during my meditation periods. It's that little shiver. I try to get that little shiver out, but I also think it's very common when that little shiver come around. I do. Be like, okay, I'm back. What did I miss? You didn't miss nothing because I'm where I need to be, and a lot of the times I felt like I was missing out on not going places, or like if I got an invite somewhere and I ask my mom, can I go? She'll be like, do you have a ride? Do you know how you're getting home? Or do you know how you're getting there? I'd be like, well, no. And then she'd be like, the answer is no. Do I know the parents? No. And I also thought I was missing out, but I think that was kind of for the better. Because if I was able to experience all that, then I think my life would be a lot different now. And I think I, instead of being as, I wouldn't say as disciplined because, well, in a sense, disciplined in a lot of areas in my life. But I wouldn't say as disciplined, but I say as mature as I am. No shade. No shade. No shade at all. Because I'm not saying that anybody else is less mature, but they enjoy their life. I just had to delete social media off my phone because I say if I'm if I'm so trapped inside this world outside of me, when I say the world outside of me, I'm talking about everybody else's lives. So I'm so trapped and tapped inside their lives. How can I be as tapped inside mine? Social media, just scroll and scroll and scroll for hours. Bro, I just looked at my screen time. I'm averaging 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day. How can I be present averaging 10 hours a day? There is no way. Not only that, but for the week, I forgot how many hours I have total. I know on Sunday I was up. I was awake. I didn't even go outside Sunday. And I usually go play basketball on Sundays. I didn't even go outside. I think said 17 and a half hours. And I remember because I was up almost all night, leading from Saturday to Sunday morning. I went to sleep, didn't wake up from like 12. And then I just sat at my desk playing the game and scrolling. Didn't touch a book, didn't touch a journal. I didn't really even tap in with myself. So my main two apps that I've used was Instagram and Snapchat. I said Snapchat. I don't be on Snapchat. TikTok. And they both got 28 hours, almost 29 hours apiece for the week. That's too much time I could have been putting into something else. And that's the main reason of me making this video of your presence being the present because I have a I have a goddaughter and I don't see my goddaughter as often as I feel I should see her. or do things for her. And looking at that screen time told me it's time to reflect. It's time. It's time for something different to happen. Not just, what should I say? Not just me giving her a present every time I see her. I do. Every time I see her, I have a gift. And I knew as a child, you didn't see people a lot. You mainly seen them for birthdays and holidays, and that's when they gave you a present or money. When the whole time you just wanted to sit in their energy. You wanted them present with you. Like at time, I really do miss my nanny side of the family. I haven't really talked or tapped in with them, but that was my childhood. That's who I grew up with. I love being over there, especially with my nanny brother Kevin. That was my favorite cousin. I wanted to do everything with him. I did. Anytime I seen him, he wanted to go play basketball. I wanted to go too, but I couldn't always go. He was playing the game. I wanted to play the game too, but I couldn't always play it with him. Especially when he started getting older and he started working, then then times really started changing. Then when my my nanny and my mother fell out, it was different. Because mainly everything that we was doing with them. So just sitting here talking about that, a feeling that I be forgetting about all the time. It be making me want to cry when I do these type of videos. But one thing I'll let y'all know though is everywhere you go, your presence is a present. Don't Just because you are having a bad day doesn't mean you're really having a bad day. It's just a bad moment. That next moment can be changed at at any given time. I can be I can be crying now, and then the next moment I'll be happy and smiling. Life is going to have its ups and downs, but as long as you show up, as long as you give the love, give give the love you feel you deserve, not even giving the love you deserve, giving the love that you always wanted, then you'll be good. You'll be great. My name is Ivan, and this is Perfection is an Illusion. Thank you for watching.